Hi everyone, I'm Mohammed Bilal and you're watching Trendsetters Academy. So today in this lecture I will tell you about how we create some awesome web application on the basis of some website we already created. So we really want to create some Android web application. So how we create this thing? Sounds pretty so awesome. So the lecture started and don't forget to subscribe. Your subscription needs the most. So let's come back to the lecture and we will see how we create this thing. So the first thing here is you created some sort of website. Like I already get some sort of URL here and just created this. uh, that's not my website. Okay, so this is some sort of website here and this is quite pretty awesome website. And what I do here is I want to create some web application and want to use this website. And it's like I want to show this in my Android application. So how I do this? So first I want to see how it's look like. So at first I will just go in inspect element in my web and then click on this responsive design model and how my web is responsive. Okay, so here you will see this sort of, it shows like some sort of mobile screen here, and you will see here it's quite so awesomely designed. Okay, so when we create some sort of our web application, it's look like this. So how we will create this type of thing, like here you can just click on this and it's pretty awesome. It's pretty so awesome. You can see this, and it's just a basic example here. So what we will do now, started Android Studio here and I just already created the thing here. And what you do now when you created some new project here, okay, yeah, this is your XML here, and what really you need to do is this tag. Okay, this is the most important tag here, and we will figure out what really web view is. Okay, so just figure out the thing here. This web view, we are using this web view tag for this creation of website. Okay, this web view, in this web view I just use match parent height and match parent width. So my whole screen, my website shows on the whole screen. Okay, so this is the thing here. So how this thing is working, so let's see what really the web view is and how this thing is really going on. So here's my Android web view and we will see. So here we will see how this thing is working. Okay, and what really web view is. So web view is a view that displays web pages inside your application. You can also use specified HTML string and can show it inside your application using web view. Web view makes turn your application to a web application. In order to add web view to your application, you have to add web view element to your XML layout file. Its syntax is as follows. So what really thing is, you are using web view tag and then just go on, give the ID and show it how much long you want to show. Okay, how much part you want to show, like it might be field parent, it might be context type, what really the thing is. Let's see it next. In order to use it, you have to get a reference of the view in Java file. To get a reference, create an object of the class web view. Its syntax is like this. So you are getting some web view and you are getting its ID in your Java file. Okay, so you are getting this web view ID. I hope you are understanding this thing. So what really the next thing is, you want to load your URL in this web view. So how you can do this? So there is some browser of this. Okay, and there is some property of this, like what really the property is, browser dot load URL, and just put the URL here, and what it do, it just shows you the screen. So how this thing is working, apart from just loading URL, you can have more controls over your web view by using the method defined in web view class. There are listed as follows. So here are some more methods, so how you can perform this web view and what are the real other methods are here. So let's see, it can go back and go forward, can clear the history, destroy, find all, asyncs, get progress, get title, get URL. So these are all the methods. like you can destroy, you can clear your history, what will the history is, you can get the title, you can get the URL. So you are creating some sort of web view. The best example is here, like some sort of you can say browser application. You want to create some sort of browser application, so you must use this web view where you want to display your web. I hope this thing is understanding, you are understanding this thing. If you click on any link inside the web page of the web view, that page will not be loaded inside your web view. In order to do that, you need to extend your class from web view client and override its method syntax is this. So what really the thing is, your URL is already loaded and you want to open some new website by clicking on any other URL there on the screen. So how you can do this? When you click on the URL there, and if this class is not present there, what it happened is the application might be just stuck there, and your web opens in some sort of whatever the browser you installed in your cell phone. Okay, so when you use this class, like you extend with web view client, so what it happened, whenever you load the URL, you click on any sort of URL, it just came here and returned the true, and it shows that okay, so now a new URL is loaded here. Okay, so here is an example of demonstrating. So this thing is demonstrating the example of web view. So there are some steps. You are using Android Studio, open the studio and create some new create some new project and go in main activity, and you are using just two things, the main activity Java and the activity underscore main XML, and there's some modify Android manifest XML, and there's some other, and then in last you just run your application. Okay, so what we are doing here, the three most important steps, three most important steps here are main activity Java class and activity main XML and activity sorry, Android manifest XML. Okay, so let's see what the things are here. It created some buttons, some edit text, some web view here, and what it do, it just find from XML of Android main activity XML, and then it say just when I click on the button, it just load the URL, whatever the URL is written on get text. Okay, whatever the URL written on edit text field, and what it do, it just load this URL and just load it, and what it do, it just load it on the screen and just display it on the screen. Okay, and last it will just display it on the screen, and this is the real thing. It just extend from web view client, as I told you before how the thing is working like there. And what this is the XML here, and how this XML is working, it's quite really so simple. Like it created text views, two text views and single edit text, where you have to enter some sort of website there, and there are some image views and button and web view there, and how we display it here. Let's so you just enter the website here, and when you click on the enter button, what it happened is just yours are you seeing this thing, it just displayed on the screen here. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this thing. One thing remember, whenever you are using some sort of this thing like website or whatever the thing is there, some sort of services, you must use the permissions there. So this is the important thing. Like if you don't write this line, this permission line, but it happened your application might run, but it tells the error that there is no permission available for using the internet. So for using the internet, you must tell your system, you must tell your cell phone that I am giving a permission that you must use my internet. So it uses your internet, and only then it will activate and it will run on the screen. Okay, so what I do here, I just created a simple application here. I just created a simple web view here, no button, no text view, nothing at all, and I just write Android, put the width as a match parent and height as a match parent, like show on the whole screen. I hope it will show just wait for the thing. Okay, fine with this thing. So you seeing this thing? My whole web view is showing on the whole screen. So this web view covers the whole screen. I hope this finds. Okay, so now what will happen here is, this is just web view. Okay, I'm getting it from this XML, and what I do, I'm just putting this web view client. As I told you before, this is my web view client here. And now what I do, I just copy that URL what I really want to display on the screen. Like I just copied this URL, I just copy this URL and just paste it here. And now what I am going to do, I'm just getting the string and just loading the thing, and in last I just load this URL here. Okay, so what I do when I run my application, it just load this. Okay, it just load this URL and show you on the screen. Right now we have no loaders here, and nothing like no fancy loader type stuff. Okay, we will figure out later how we use the loader in our web application, or how we use that thing. So this is overall about Android web application. So whatever the massive applications you are seeing, those who are using the web application, Android web application, so just remember the thing, they are using the tag. What really the tag is here, this is the web view tag which really they are using. And in this web view tag, you can do the thing what you really want to do. Okay, I hope this lecture is quite useful for you, and I hope for the next things. And don't forget to subscribe. I hope for the better things, and I'm just based on your subscription. Have a nice day and nice coding, happy coding. Bye bye.